The campus is celebrating 60 years and is intent on making it into a new campus, which will surpass a number of milestones and become involved in the community in a deeper way as it's about outreach. The principal, Professor Clive Landis, says that while COVID had some impact, they realized that something was up, more concerning enrollment levels, and did a deep dive to examine the trends between 2013 and the present.
We've had a very turbulent number of years in terms of our student enrollment, and so along with Professor Robinson, who is here, and Charlene Holder from the planning unit, we did a deep dive into student enrollment from 2013 to the current day, which includes the period in the time at which free tuition had ended. It was announced in 2013, began in 2014, and when, under a new government, free tuition was restored. This led to dramatic shifts in our enrollment, both at the postgraduate level, which is the line below, and also the undergraduate level.
He wants the findings to be closely addressed as they are worrying, given an over 40.6% drop both at graduate and undergraduate level. And COVID was not the reason either.
We've unearthed a different reason. When we went into the data, we realized that there was a dramatic shift in the demographic of our student population. And so when you look at the age of our undergraduates, for example, before tuition fees were introduced, it was 35.2. We had a lot of part-time students, a lot of mature students who were in our university. And then the introduction of tuition fees seemed to have triggered a change. And you can see that it hasn't stopped. It hasn't been reversed since the reintroduction of free tuition for Barbadians for a first degree. And so we seem to have basically lost our mid-career professionals who were undertaking degrees with us on a part-time basis.
Professor Landis added that this is a trend which is important for industry partners to watch, as this is a real problem as people at mid-career are not upskilling. On the issue of finances, the campus is doing several entrepreneurial activities across faculties to make revenue to bridge the shortfall, which brought them from $180 million per year to $140 million and has impacted capital expenses.
You would have heard the gap, which from peak to trough, which has existed, and that's roughly 27%. That is roughly the area where we would like to raise funds in.
The faculties are also engaged in several projects in the community.